including China. They are helping us. Right now, we have around 160 million people having at least one dose of vaccine done.
Citizens of India, do they blame the government? Just like the
Okay.
Hong Kong people blame them.
But the general trend is that people should get vaccinated.
Are they all getting adequate medical attention?
Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and today I'm one of your hosts.
Hi, I'm Adrian. I am the other host, and then welcome to the show.
Okay.
We have two distinguished guests today, Naraya and AB.
Thank you for having us at the outset.
How long have you guys been living in?
I came in the year 1995, so it's just a little over 25 years. And
I've been here for around 10 years. I came in 2011.
I think the reason why we would like to talk to you guys today is obviously, as you all know, there's a very serious situation happening in India, which has caught worldwide attention.
Yes.
We could only see what's portrayed on TV
Yep.
and news media of what's actually happening in India right now.
Yes.
Can you give us an idea of what's actually happening in India?
I'd just like to give an overview. Initially, when it started coming to India and the measures taken in India, it was pretty much in control. India is an emerging nation. It is not listed amongst advanced nations. It's an emerging nation. So therefore, the medical systems, medical infrastructure of the country is not at the same level as absolutely advanced country. But initially, although many things were lacking, ventilators were not available, ICU beds were not available, medicines were possibly not available, but everything got ramped up in absolutely amazingly rapid speed. There was a general feeling that India has taken an upper hand. After that, something which really caught everybody by surprise, the second wave. So at the moment, India seems to be caught on the back foot, but we are confident that the measures are being taken to again gain the upper hand over it.
Now Ryan just talked about the second wave.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Why there is a second wave? What
Right.
caused the second wave? Is there any responsibility that the government has to be responsible?
So a couple of factors that I feel are important to it. Towards the end of the year, December, January, we bought the cases around 8,000, 10,000 per day. For a big country like India, it is a relatively smaller number of cases. Second wave has come because of a lot of the variants. You have seen a lot of mutations. You don't have the actual, you have the tourist travelers coming from other countries.
Okay.
Maybe they have not taken the right precautions. It's taking into account a decreasing number of cases. Then we have some religious gatherings. We have some farmers' protests. These are all mass gatherings, around 50,000, 100,000 people congregating in one place. So from beginning of March, you see a increasing number of cases. And then April, you see a spurt of cases in the capital, Delhi. That was so unexpected, and the spread has been so rapid. From 50 or 60,000 cases a day over the country, we have gone to 400,000 cases in a span of a month. So what people don't get or don't understand is how virulent this second, this mutant is. The mutation has been so virulent.
I would like to know about what is the Indian government actively doing to control the situation.
The first phase, when Abby mentioned the data point, that there were X number of cases per day, which was brought down drastically.
Yes.
So the government measures to control it all worked.
What I heard from Narayan is that I think you quite respect the government.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
The citizens of India, do they blame the government? Just like the
Okay.
Hong Kong people blame them.
As per your question, India is a democracy. We have different opinions all the time. If you have understanding the Indian political situation, right now there is a strong majority towards a certain party, but of course there's a strong dissent also, which is existing amongst certain people, and everyone has the right to view their opinion. But I think, of course, there are some steps the Prime Minister or the central government should have taken. For example, when the cases were increasing in April, there were some elections going on in a certain state. Probably they could have made it one phase. That's it. They could have, instead of keeping 2 or 3 more phases, they could have shortened it to one phase. This would have prevented people gathering together. They could have probably cancelled it or shortened it. So they could have done some more measures. However, as Narayan has mentioned, like our policy to help our neighbors has helped us so much that every country, including China, they are helping us. They're sending vaccine, they're sending medicines. Hong Kong sent 3 or 4 planes, if I'm not wrong, of supplies. So everyone is helping, and that's because the good relations our Prime Minister is trying to keep with everybody, with all the countries.
So is everybody getting vaccinated?
Yes, vaccination we started I think around Jan or Feb this year. So we had 2 vaccine providers. One is called Covishield,
Okay.
and one is Covaxin. So right now we have around 160 million people having at least 1 dose of vaccine
Okay.
done.
Okay.
I think around 25 or 30 million have got they're fully vaccinated.
Okay.
I think, as we saw on TV, there are some very disturbing images and videos about what the situation is in India. And as we all know, in terms of wealth disparity, India is one of the largest in the world. Do you think that rich people and poor people and so-called regular people somewhere in the middle of the spectrum, are they all getting adequate medical attention?
It's a good, very, very
Yeah.
pertinent question. I'm glad that you raised this question. There is a location in the city of Mumbai, which is the capital of Maharashtra, which is a state of India. This location is called the world's largest slum because the density of population out there is something which is incredibly high, and the living conditions are such that it's called a slum. So during the initial phase of COVID, that is during the last year, everybody said, "Oh my God, this is a location which is a time bomb and it's really going to explode." So there was a lot of effort taken, very, very focused attention given, contact tracing, social distancing, and there was a focused effort on treating these people, and the result of that was a huge success. So this whole treatment process, there has been no disparity among the rich people and the poor people.
So they're fully equal.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely
impartial,
equal,
right?
absolutely
Okay.
equal.
Okay. Are you sure there is no any racial discrimination outside of those capital cities? And, India is a big population. And, are you sure there is no any racial discrimination?
There is no racial discrimination. The discrimination could be in the income category, because India, since discrimination and deprivation was there historically.
Okay.
There were some of the communities which were regarded as a backward community and never could gain a foothold in the central mainstay of the society in the past. So the administrators of the yesteryears, they came up with very effective reservation policies. So for very large number of years, for multiple decades, the reservation policy has been in place. That means that if you belong to a certain community or certain class, then X number of percentage was reserved for you for admission, for education, for employment. So this policy was directed at the alleviation of this backward community and ushering them into the mainstay.
Well, we talk about the vaccination, right? And there's a recent news. It's a professor who is also who's Indian, and his name is Kapila.
Kapila, yeah.
That's a Kapila, right? So he is a distinguished professor. Did a lot of studies on HIVs, and also a lot of even in COVID.
Yeah.
And he was diagnosed with COVID-19.
Yeah.
But the point is, he got full doses of vaccines in the United States. Of course, he's an expert. He's a professional.
Yeah.
He knows how to protect himself.
Yeah.
And so on. In the end, he was sent to the hospital, and he changed to the hospital, and he died at the age of 81 in India. What do you think about it?
It's difficult to pinpoint exactly whether it's not easy to, I guess. I mean, he's 81 years old. He is age not on his side.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he had any other comorbidities, etc. But the general trend is that people should get vaccinated. People should maintain social distancing. People should maintain COVID appropriate behavior, and that's the only way we can overcome this.
All right, Adrian. So, I think after listening to our distinguished guest talking about COVID in India, despite how serious right now in India, what we have to learn as a Hong Kong citizen or as a global citizen, is to unite everybody, and also there is no point to spread fears.
Yes.
With a social crisis, particularly in public health crisis.
Yes.
We understand that even we have taken full doses of vaccines, it is not 100% protection, just like the professor.
Yes.
He got a 90% protection of the vaccine still, because COVID has been changing every day,
Yes.
every second, right?
Yes.
Maybe next year we have to take new vaccines already.
Yes.
The old vaccine doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
But what I appreciate is that he has told us that it is important to take vaccine,
Of course.
at least to protect us, even for a bit, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So I'm particularly pleased and very happy to actually listen to you two talk about the India situation, and also some reflection for us.
Thank you so much for coming on to the show. Hopefully, the next time that we see each other, we'll be celebrating.
Of course,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Without
We'll
our
be
mask.
celebrating.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We'll be
Wonderful.
celebrating
And then
and
we'll do
not
another-
talk about how bad the COVID situation is in India
Yes.
anymore. We know we're gonna have a drink.
We have to be very humble
Yes.
in
Let's,
front of our common folk.
Let's hope that I think the next time we talk should be the time that we celebrate that. You know, we get rid of COVID.
Absolutely.
The world is, you know, we don't have to do this anymore. We don't have to wear masks.
Absolutely.
Everybody is safe. We should just do that. So,
All right.
thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe our channel and like videos, comments, and if you like this video, please share it amongst your friends, social media, or anybody that you think that actually would be interested in your video.
I understand their channel is having a variety of interests, and they are covering multiple areas, and they have a lot of English content also. So the Indians in Hong Kong too will enjoy watching their channel.
Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
for
Thank
having
you very
us.
much. Thank you so much.